I got a quick story. I was thinking about this on my way back from my doctor's appointment this morning, and I thought it might be a good idea to tell you this. This is, hey to everybody who's here, you're in day 4 of the Job Search Minicamp 2022. We talked about resume writing. We talked about job searching and bringing yourself to the market. We talked about interviewing yesterday. Today, we're going to talk about salary negotiation. We're coming back on Monday, and we're going to be talking about some of the challenges that you're going to encounter and how we might overcome them. And so I wanted to share this little story with you, being that we're in day 4. Before we get into the talk. And if you've been with me all week, great to have you. If you just joined me now or you're watching this on a recording, great to have you. But I was thinking about it as I got up each morning this week. So even Monday and all through the week. And every day, Tuesday through Friday, today, we've had a live show at 11 and where I'm teaching you some stuff. But every single morning, my routine has been the same. I've gotten out of bed, my feet hit the floor, I say 3 thank yous for everything, that I'm so glad I woke up, and I'm grateful for everything in my life and my wife and my family and my dogs that are totally crazy, and my neighborhood and the work I get to do and the fact I get to teach you. And then I take care of these nutty dogs, and then I meditate for a bit, and then I start writing. And I write, and every morning this week, as well as every morning for the last few months, I've been writing for an hour or two for a book, for a manuscript that isn't due for 4 months from now, and for a book that won't come out for a year and 4 months. And so each morning when I get up, and I go through that routine and I start writing, and it doesn't matter that in a few or 3 or 4 more hours that I'm going to be getting together with you for this workshop, where I'm going to be educating you and giving you lessons and hopefully inspiring you. And that along with this, there's a customer service element and all the service that we're doing outside of this. There's the sales component of all of this to help me build my business. There's all the stuff that Kara and I have to keep moving on social media platform, and all the videos we put out and all the stuff that we do and all the emails that we send. It never, not one time, occurs to me to not write for that book that isn't due for 4 months, even though in 4 minutes I have something, in 4 hours I have something, and I have all of these short-term things that I want to go well, and I want to deliver well for you. It's like brushing my teeth. It's automatic. In the calendar it says, write the damn book, right? I know what section I'm going to write, and this morning I was writing about delegation, and I'll finish that chapter tomorrow. And I share this with you because anything you want to accomplish in your life, what gets scheduled will get done, and what gets scheduled at the same time each day will get done really well. But whether you're training for a marathon or whatever it is that you're doing, where you're putting in the time each day with that discipline, when you get your paycheck a couple times a month, does the first thing that you do take money and put it in the savings account? If you want your savings account to grow, that's what you should do. Your job search is the exact same thing. But what happens is, if you don't maintain that level of discipline, you're probably not going to get the results you want, and you're probably not going to get them as quickly as you want. And what a lot of people do is they're fairly erratic. But I, in the past 3 days already, have given you the tools you need, whether you're using my free tools or you've taken my paid tools. I've given you the processes that you need to implement. I've given you the formula to do it with the Job Search Challenge, sending out your emails and your covers and your resume 3 a day, 3 a day, 3 a day. And if you spent time each morning and you did that first thing, just like I write, I think you will be amazed at how fast you'll get the results that you want. And the other thing that will do is, not only will it get you in a better cadence, and it'll start to build your confidence, and it'll start to show you results faster, but when something occurs that you would like to occur, like somebody responds back to you for an interview, and where your emotions go up, or then they don't get back to you and your emotions go down, and most of you are riding this roller coaster and this odyssey of results and emotions, But if you send 3 a day and 3 a day and 3 a day, and you do that first thing each day, you're going to be like this. It isn't going to matter. You will be constant. And I mean that in a good way, right? I don't want your emotions going up and down and up and down and up and down, right? We want them steady. We want you to have a lot of balls in the air. The only way to produce that is to be consistent. So right now, the only thing that's standing in your way of being consistent is you. It isn't the employers who don't love you. It isn't the applicant trashing system who's mean to you. Life is not fair. It's never been. It isn't now, won't ever be. But if you put the time in each day and you apply what I've taught you this week so far, when you get to the part where we're going to be talking about money, not only are you going to get the job, but you're going to get paid more. Okay, so I hope you think about that. If you need to loop this part of the video for the next few days, go ahead and do that. But discipline and consistency will trump talent. It really will. It's your key to victory. I hope you maintain that level of discipline. I got up this morning. I did that. I wrote. I went to the doctor's office. And then I got back here at 10 o'clock, so an hour ago. And then I went through everything I needed to do to set this camera up and get ready and take care of the dogs and throw a couple of them in the crate. Be consistent no matter what. All right? So I hope that inspires you. I really do, because I know if you're consistent, you will get what you want. You will. It'll happen. I promise.